Hey everyone, it's Strange Michael. I hope you're doing well today. I have a review here for a movie from 1988 because I've been kind of going back and watching more 80s horror movies and whatever because modern horror just progressively gets worse and worse, depending on what we're talking about. The majority of it is artsy-fartsy bullshit that I don't care about. But I've been taking a trip back into the 80s, watching things like Death Ship, which I'd never seen before, or, Death Ship, not Ghost Ship, but Death Ship. Anyway, this movie right here is one that I've had on my radar for a while. I saw it on Shudder last night on October 31st, Halloween 2023, and decided to see if it was any good. That movie is called Death Spa. Now, this movie is basically about a club type of spa called like what was it? I can't remember what the name of the place was, but it was something about something body, hot body, spa, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, it's kind of an up-to-date, in 1988, very futuristic type of spa. You know, electric doors, cameras all over the building, security guards can control the equipment, that kind of thing from their office. And it has a lot of nudity, quite a bit of amazing practical effects for the gore, and kind of a nice mystery going on in here too, that ends up kind of devolving into weirdo bullshit that I don't know how I feel about it. Now, a lot of this film is just people that work at this gym and the owner named Mike, and kind of people getting killed left and right, whether it be people who are just members at the gym, or people who work there, or Mike himself being attacked by gym equipment, something as simple as tiles on the inside of showers, inside of the spa, weightlifting equipment, all kinds of stuff. Just killing people left and right, and you're not really sure as you watch this film whether there's a person in a slasher sense, whether there's a group of people in a slasher sense, whether it be a supernatural force. There could be a lot of things happening here, and the film really builds that mystery in a nice way. And like I said, by the end of it, it kind of completely falls apart in the saddest way possible. I really wanted to root for this movie. I wanted Death Spa because of the cover I've looked at for years that looked so creepy and confusing and awful and awesome at the same time, with the chick with the really hot body and the skull melted face. I was so curious what this movie was going to be like. And let me tell you, it was beyond anything I expected it to be. It's not a great movie. It's not really a good movie. Again, the ending kind of falls apart and ruins the thing by the explanations that are given. It's a goofy-ass movie, but if you want a film that's basically about a gymnasium that's killing people, or having people involved killing people, or something like that in a very slasher sense, I think you'll love it. Death Spa, again, the practical effects, they're just amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Some of the best gore I've ever seen in horror film history were in this movie. Really cool stuff, really cool kills. I wish some of the kills had been more unique, more creative. You know, I feel like if this was made now by somebody like James Gunn, I feel like it could be really, really well made, well crafted. But for its time, it's pretty impressive for what it was. I don't know anybody in the movie or involved with the film, but the performances are not bad. They're just okay. The script is not very good, so they don't really have much to work with most of the time. That mystery drug throughout the hour-and-a-half long movie is mildly interesting. You know, it kind of is the heartbeat of the movie, and then, like I said, it's kind of ruined by the end. But the film is well shot. I love the look of the film with all the neon and all of that from the 1980s. It feels great for that. The music really accompanies that really well, too. It has the most 80s cheesiness to it that I've ever seen, almost ever. And I love it. I love every moment of it. I think it really brings this movie to life for people like myself who admire the 80s but never got to live through it. Death Spa is a mess of a movie, but it's fun to watch for the most part. It has some cool things in it, and I do like it, I gotta tell you. I don't like it like on the level of something like some of the Halloween sequels, or some of the Saw sequels, or something like that, but it's solid for what its concept was. It has some really great gore in it. That's really what saves this movie for me. If it didn't have all of that, it would suck. I would never talk about it ever again. But anyway, if you love 1980s aerobics and gymnasium stuff, and you love a lot of hot, naked women, if you like all of that type of shit, it's in this movie in a massive amount, more than you'd ever realize. So if I had to rate Death Spa on a 5-star basis, I'd probably give it about a 3 out of 5 stars. It's a pretty mild rating, but it deserves that because it is good for what it is. But it's not like the most memorable, beloved movie I've ever had in my life. And again, the ending sucks ass. It really does. So anyway, What'd you think about it? I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments about Death Spa down in the comment section down below. Is this the most 1980s movie you've ever seen in your life? To me, it's more 1980s than something like The Breakfast Club, with all the neon and the kind of goofiness, the aerobics stuff. It's great for that if you love that kind of thing and you want to smile a little bit about some old-timey goofiness. Anyway, have you seen it? What do you think about Death Spa? Put your thoughts and comments down below. Once again, like I said, do you love the movie? Do you hate the movie? I'd love to hear all that too. Anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. God bless you all. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you had a great Halloween. Goodbye.